Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. So this is just a very short update video for the Creader 3008 scan tool that I recently did some reviews on. The company got a hold of me and they asked me, did you try it in a friend's vehicle? And it's like, yeah, and it worked perfect in my stepson's vehicle, and I gave him the scanner. So I don't have the scanner anymore. I have a 2005 Toyota Echo, which is fine, and the protocol talked to my computer. Now, in the world of scan tools, if it talks to your computer, everything is supposed to work just peachy cream fine, right? I've never had a problem before with any scan tool, and I've been through tons of them, okay? So, anytime I've had a scan tool or a code reader connect to any of my cars, reads fine, does all the functions fine. But this one, no. The Creader 3008 is going to connect to your Toyota, be it a Echo or even the Yaris, because they're technically the same car from Toyota. But I know for sure that I can guarantee on the Echo, because that's what I did my original test in with the 3008, is yes, it connects. It will say that certain features are supported. When you try them, it doesn't know if the scan tool is connected or not. Among other things, trying to get into direct reading of the thing after it connects. You can check out the videos on my channel. I'll actually put links to those videos in this video so you can go back and check what went down with my car. Now, I did not do a video with the scanner on my stepson's car. I just wanted to try it to see if it would work for him, and if it did and there was no issues, then I said you can have it, because I have no use for this thing because it's not working right, even with the firmware update, because there was a firmware update for it. I downloaded the update into the tool, proper one, and yep, it didn't fix the problem with my Toyota. So I'm thinking what's gone on is where it came to the Toyota programming, it isn't programmed properly in that scan tool. And so that being said, I will not, absolutely will not recommend anybody with a Toyota vehicle to buy this scan tool, okay? I'm going to pretty much eliminate all the Toyotas in this, only because if you go out and you spend the money on this tool and it does the same thing, you've just wasted a bunch of money, okay? To tell you if it's going to, a scan tool will work on your car is something that's very difficult to tell you. The best way to actually ensure that that tool does work is to make sure that it has the precise exact same code, which is where there may be a slight issue where the code isn't all that precise, even though it's supporting some things. That could be where the hiccup is in this one with the Toyota, which is why for Toyota owners I'm not going to recommend this 3008 Creader, although it's a really nice scan tool. We tried it on my son's car. Now he's got a 2017, I can't remember the make. I think it was like a Dodge. It was either a Dodge or a Chevy. But anyways, everything worked 100%. There was not one feature that did not work. In fact, there was features in there I was like, wow! And even the live data stream, which works whether you have a check engine light or not, worked absolutely flawless on his vehicle. So I'm like, okay, so this is kind of cool. So he's happy. He's got an even better scan tool, okay? Because he's kind of like me, if there's certain things he can do himself, he will, but he wants to know what's going on, or if he doesn't feel like fixing it and he wants to know what's going on, at least he knows in advance this, so he can tell the mechanic, hey, I scanned my car, this is what I come up with, and then this way it can save you a scan fee with the garage. And depending on your garage, some of them are paranoid and don't believe you, but whatever. So they'll charge you for a scan anyways. But if you're a do-it-yourselfer guy, it's handy to have these scanners. But I have a video that talks about what you should know before buying a scan tool or code reader. One of the biggest things in there is none of these are guaranteed to work on your vehicles. Okay, just because it says it supports all 96 and newer onboard diagnostics version 2 or even 1 and 2 does not guarantee it'll work with your car. Or it could work with your car but not all the features. However, when a scan tool comes up and says, hey, these 19 features work, including live data streaming, it should work. So there's a problem with the programming of the firmware for the Toyota code. So it's not going to work properly. So anyways, but it did with his, and that's fine. I didn't get a chance to test on anybody else's vehicles, you know, because it's not my job to go testing everybody's vehicle in sight to tell you guys, you know, yeah, it'll work, because there's like thousands of different vehicles, thousands of different, you know, and it's like, forget it, you know, it's like, I work with what I have at my disposal. And I had another scan tool that actually, it worked great even with my car, but I like the other one that I have, which is my J-Diag. And so I had another scan tool that I did some review testing for you guys with, and I actually gave that away as a Christmas gift and to somebody else. So, you know, the J-Diag I have works great, and even the onboard live data, freeze frame, all that stuff works perfect with my car, you know. And so there was, to me, there was no excuse for this scan tool to not work with my car when it communicates to the computer. And that's just the thing. If it communicates to the computer, it should work with the features, especially when it says it will, right? But when you go and do something, and then you have to go around the backwards way to get it to work, that's a problem with actually the programming of the scanner. It has nothing, in my books, to do with the actual communicating to the computer code for the protocol. Because protocol is protocol, and if your protocol does not match, it will not communicate with your car. At least it's not supposed to. Okay? So, but yeah, so for the Toyota guys, no, don't buy the thing. It's still going to be a pig in a poke with other brands. I cannot tell you, do not bother asking me, will it work with this, will it work with that? Because I get a lot of that as it is with the Autel scanner that I had, you know. I had a VEG 405, and I still get people asking me, will it work with this? Well, I don't know. I mean, read the specs. If it supports your car, there's a pretty good chance it'll work, but not a guarantee, you know, and that's the thing. If you want a guarantee, go out and spend $1,000 to $5,000 or more and buy yourself a professional line tool. Then at least you're guaranteed that no matter what car you plug the sucker into, it's going to do everything, right? But with these other things, 50-50 draw, right? You know, it either works or it doesn't. I've got a couple of these module style plug-in ones, and they actually work fine with my car, you know. And it's like, okay, these two work fine, and this worked, and this worked, and this worked. And I'm thinking, okay, and they'll support Toyota, and this one's supposed to, and yet it didn't work. So there you go. So that's my update for you on that one. Hopefully it helps you out. So just as a warning to the Toyota people out there, don't care what model year you got, if it's a Toyota, do not buy this scan tool / code reader for your Toyota, because the likelihood of you having the same issues that I did are pretty high. Okay, but if you have like a Chevy, a Dodge, a Ford, BMW, Volkswagen, there's a crapshoot. If it connects, you're good. If it doesn't, or you get into the same problem, you could, right? And that's kind of where I'm leaving it on this one for the update review. It's kind of like a buyer beware thing. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying don't do it if you have a Toyota, because that's the problem I had. And, you know, my Toyota isn't that old. It's a 2005. So, you know, but anyways, there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope this video helps people. And you can make your decision based on that. You can check out many different scan tools online. You can buy these tools anywhere on Amazon. Wish.com carries them, I believe. Banggood carries them. Inexpensive. You don't have to spend a lot of money, because I would definitely even say for Innova scanners, don't even go near them because they're overpriced pieces of junk. I've had them before, and I've spent more money getting refunds to get another one and pay more money, get a refund on that, and still not getting anywhere for what I needed it for. And so I really don't care for Innova scan tools. Now, they're multimeters for electronics, those things rule. But their scan tools for cars, they suck. But that's been my experience. So, there you go. And you can get, like I said, cheaper scan tools. The Autels, they're really good for the most part. I've never had any real issues with them other than one car it didn't want to work with. And then, so I got a different one. And so then I was fine and so on. But very carefully read specifications. If you need to get a hold of the manufacturer of the tool, that's your best way. Tell them exactly what car you have. They will tell you if it'll work on your car, because they will know. You won't have to guess, okay, which could save you money of, in this case, you wouldn't have to buy it because they would come back and say, no, it's not going to support that. But if they do come back and say, yes, it does, well, then guess what? If you get it and it works, like they said it does, awesome. If you get it and it doesn't work properly, but it kind of half-assed works, then you've got grounds to get a refund really easily because the manufacturer probably didn't know what he was talking about in that case. So it's kind of a game like that. So anyways, thanks for watching again. Catch you on the next one. Ciao.